It's Monday the 21st, I think. It's about just after 11 o'clock and we have arrived at Stanthorpe, a little bit drizzly, and this is right at the start of the main shopping centre. Looks like it would have been a bank over there. And we stopped here particularly to go to that pharmacy. And there's the Stanthorpe post office. Looking south, and at the crossings here the cars stop and the pansies look nice, even though it's a bit drizzly at the moment. That's towards Sydney. We'll go along a bit further there to a bit of accommodation, or where the accommodation is. It's now at 11:45 and there's a view from our motel. I've forgotten what it's called, but it's the one going out of town on the right hand side just past the main shops, and we're in number 9. Very nice, gentlemen. $110 per night. Quite a way down from the street, so no noise. Just brought my big suitcase and my darling her own small one. TV up there, and there's a view outside the window. Water in the creek down there, and ducks. Couple of pictures of Queen's Cascade. Must be a waterfall. There I am again. I had to put my jacket on because it's a bit cool here. Number 9.
I don't really want to, but I think about it.
Number 9. 285 VAY. You didn't ask for the car number. Our motel for 2 nights, the Boulevard Motel, right at the southern end of the main street. And that's some pretty bushes there Murray's looking at. It's almost 12:30 and we'd had a pie each and a cuppa and a drink just back there. That's looking south towards Sydney. And the drivers are very courteous at the walkways and the corners. They stop. Motorists will stop. And just near where I took the last bit of video is this little corner piece here. Plenty of seats there to sit down. And the Country Club Hotel across the street. Just around the corner here is this mural. All different sorts of things. Even a horseshoe. A small bottle and a miniature lamp. Kerosene lamp. Just around the corner, it's an empty shop, but it's got some old photos here. A bit hard with the reflection. See if I can get this one a bit better. No. Snow-covered landscape looking towards Stanthorpe from Mount Marley, 1925. Photographer unidentified. Image courtesy of the State Library of Queensland. On the corner of Maryland Street and Railway Street, and in the background there you can see the post office clock tower. And there's a sign here right in the corner. That the first grapevines were planted at Ballindine Station for their own use about 1859. And this is about mining. First pastoral leases. There's these plaques on this corner. These various plaques tell people about the history of Stanthorpe. They're all in one corner. The first pastoral leases. Quite informative. And of course a lot of the early people were Italians. That's looking along the street. Light installed 1999. Chris Humphreys, the Brass Monkey, 2004. There he is there, right in the corner of the street. It's about 2:30 and we've driven around a little bit around the outskirts, and this is on the western side. Looks like a swimming pool down there, and this is the Paddy Ryan Band Shell. And it's about 2:30 and having a bit of a drive around the outskirts of the town. Looks like a swimming pool down there, and here's a gazebo of some sort. Quite a nice little area here. There's my deer over there outside the police station, parked. And the magpie just wondered what the noise was, and it chased one of these ducks away. Now I can see over there it's a Stanthorpe pool. This is some sort of shell here, and there's looks like a cubby house over there. Lest we forget. Oh, I see. So it's like a war memorial in honour of the women who served Australia in the time of conflict. Lest we forget. Korean. World War One. Don't see any Daltons or Fields or Ebbets. In memory of fallen comrades. World War II. Vietnam. RSL Sub-Branch Inc. Stanthorpe Memorial. What took my eye actually for me to stop here was this garden. My darling is having a pretty bad time with her cold. Looks very nice. And there you can see the post office clock in the background. Quite pretty gardens at the War Memorial or Anzac Memorial. We're up on the summit, on the lookout. It's about 3:45 after I went to the information office, which was just across the creek from where we stayed for a couple of nights, and he showed me how to get to the summit. They don't have any little brochure or anything on it, so they obviously not really interested in people coming up here for a strange reason. Anyway, that's looking down just in the little bit of shade here of the tree. There's the city down there. I'll zoom in a moment. I can see the post office tower. And looking south, I suppose, through New South Wales. Let's see if I can zoom in onto the town, city, the post office. Where is it? Ah, there it is there, right in the centre. The old post office. Haven't seen a town hall anywhere. It was a bit hard to find the summit. There is Murray looking northwards, I'd say, and looking straight over would be west, and myself. Good morning, Tuesday morning, about 8 o'clock. By the way, yesterday's journey from home to here was about 3.75 hours. Arrived here about just before noon. We're going down to the New South Wales Queensland border to, first of all, one wine place at Ballindine, which does actually open at 9 a.m. The others are more or less all seem to be 10 a.m. Not that they're all open at all this time of year. That's looking out our window down to the creek. It's a dull day. Not much cooler than it is at home, I don't think. I meant to mention yesterday's journey up to here would have been about 220k. We've driven around probably another 10 or 15k. Here's the map from Stanthorpe to Wollongara. We actually did it the other way around at the wine places. So at Glenalpin, up near the top of the map, is the third place we visited, and then Ballindine, the big red place spot there on the approaching the top, and down at Wyebra or some name like that, where we bought the first bottle of wine. We bought 6 bottles totally. We are at Ballindine and the clouds are clearing here, and we did stop here in 2001. There's a hall with Maria, Grace and Christian to have a look at the dinosaur. And the railway station, I'll go up and have a look. They do run trains, historic trains, by the Historical Railway Association, and we get to Toowoomba. So there must have been a platform here at some time. Oh, there it is up here. Just up there's the platform, looking north. It's just on 9 a.m. and we don't think the Wollongara railway station is open yet. A couple of cars here and that's about all. There it is looking into New South Wales, Wollongara. I'm going to walk over here if I can. Through this part here. Looking up towards Brisbane, north. This is where I took a photo when we brought Marie and the children down. We've had our cup of coffee at the Wollongara station, railway station, and there's the border over there. The little village of Wollongara. Would have been quite a busy place when there was trains running through here. And at the Wollongara railway station, looking towards New South Wales. And this was earlier in 2001 when we took Maria, Christian and Grace to Dubbo. Just a little bit of history or reminiscence. Inside the railway station, Marie sitting there. And a little model railway system and some other items. And myself at the border, New South Wales, Queensland border. And that was in 1962, I think, with John, when we drove our little Austin A30 panel van down to Victoria. And that was in 2001 when we had Maria, Grace and Christian with us. Well, there's the sign, State Border, New South Wales and Queensland. And this part of a tree here, it says New South Wales 2001. And on the other side, Queensland 2001. Now, we don't remember that when we were here with Maria, Christian and Grace. That might have been put here later on that year. Pyramids Road cellar door. The first one after leaving New South Wales or Wollongara. And I've just bought one bottle of his muscat. Here we are inside. What's the dog's name?
That's Ralph.
Ralph.
Yes.
Ralph.
He's really a fierce guard dog.
Saw us at the door and now he's just relaxing. It must have been a bit of an effort for him to guide us from our car, I think. And here we have our customer and the boss. What was your name?
Warren.
Warren.
He's just showing me where the nursery is, so
There's
a nursery near town.
Yeah, and some paintings over here, very nice paintings.